Hey everyone, I'm Marlon, the current CEO of Moonlabs Studios, and before anything else, I'm a gamer. I've been playing video games since I can remember, and they've shaped who I am. Today I'm here not just to answer questions from our community and team, but to talk openly about what we are building together. The present and the future of Devikins, Dobro Goranku, and the DVK token, and everything connected to this incredible universe we are shaping with passion and purpose. So whether you're a player, an investor, a fan, or just curious to see where Moonlabs is headed, let's talk.
How are you handling the transition to becoming CEO of Moonlabs Studios?
Taking on the role of CEO at Moonlabs has been both intense and incredibly fulfilling. One of my first priorities was to restructure parts of the development pipeline to bring more agility and prepare us to the next phase of development, our technical evolution basically. But I also want to take a moment to honor someone that was very special to our team, and we cannot do this without mentioning here. Dio, he was fundamental in shaping what Moonlabs is today. His legacy, his ideas, they are deeply connected to Dobro Goranku and Devikins. And we are here making it also to honor his legacy. So I'm here because before I was here, Dio was here. And before Dio, Sergio was here. So I believe there will be someone next. I'm not saying a goodbye here. Yes, I'm going to push this work, and you guys are going to see my face here for a long time from here. So get used to this ugly face, but there's a huge legacy to be honored here. So thank you to those guys. And yeah, let's go to the questions.
So can you tell us more about your background?
First question is great. Well, before I even understood who I was already a gamer. I grew up with JRPGs like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy, and I spent years in the MMORPGs like Ragnarok, Lineage 2, Aeon, Perfect World, World of Warcraft, and then I got into the FPS games like Halo, Counter-Strike, Call of Duty. But where I really stood out was in the fighting games. I competed here in Brazil, the Brazil's biggest tournaments, by the way, on Street Fighter 4, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Mortal Kombat, King of Fighters, and took home several titles. Even now I still play, mostly ranked games for fun, but those roots as a competitive gamer continue to shape my approach as a developer and leader. So in the games I've been working on, you can expect a competitive environment, I can say.
So Marlon, what are your main priorities for Moonlabs under your leadership?
Well, as a CEO of a gaming company, my top priority is ensuring our games deliver real fun, not just technology for technology's sake. We are improving internal workflows at the moment, strengthening our connection with community, just like you guys ask us to do, and reinforcing the DVK token's role as a core piece of the entire ecosystem. So what we want to do with Moonlabs, we want to create great gaming experience.
And what's the plan for the DVK token supply?
DVK is the fuel behind everything we build. Its supply is fixed, and our goal is to expand its utility across all our products. Players will benefit from things like discount on Void coin purchases, exclusive in-game events, and the ability to earn Void coins automatically through the staking DVK. This model encourages real utility while keeping the token circulation purposeful and contained.
Should we be keeping an eye out for a DVK listing on any exchange?
Yes, we are actively considering new exchange listing for DVK, but more importantly, we are preparing for the launch of Clever's DeFi platform, which will introduce new DVK trading pairs within Clever Chain itself. Everything we do here is guided by long-term thinking, not hype. So with that, into the decentralized way of having a DEX, you will be able to participate over the liquidity inside the DeFi platform to see whatever key pair you want. So you will be able to see a pair from and to pandemic games, Kunai, and other dozen of assets that you guys enjoy into the Clever chain. And with the help of the Vox swap, we will be able to make it cross-border. We are going to make it cross-chain. So you will see pairs from and to DVK to Bitcoin Lightning, DVK to USD1, DVK to whatever token you guys want to. So what I can say is, yes, we are going to consider any exchange listing because we want to expand DVK through other ecosystems and other communities, and listing on exchange is really great for that. But we may be responsible to keep the development and the costs aligned in order to take this step. So yes, we are considering.
How exactly will Dobro Goranku impact the DVK economy?
Dobro Goranku plays a major role in expanding the DVK economy. Basically, it allows players to purchase Void coins using over 3,000 tokens across more than 40 blockchain networks. A portion of every transaction goes toward DVK buyback and burn, meaning the game itself directly powers token utility. It's a major step toward unifying our tokenomics and building a true cross-game ecosystem, but also another way to make the DVK tokenomics healthy.
And what happens to early adopters and their NFTs like Glitched, Miner, or Beta Devikins, for example?
I know, we all know that the top PvP players today are mostly those who've been with us from the very first beginning. We are working to balance things and change the scenario to open the doors for new strategies without diminishing what our early supporters have built. We're also adding new features like the Void album, which will highlight rare Devikins and skins, and revisiting Void adventures with the goal of giving historical characters like Glitched and Miners a fresh layer of value and personality.
Is a meta shift coming? Like currently, speed dominates PvP.
We're actively rebalancing the PvP meta. I tried to go over the top 20 and wasn't able to, and I tried a lot. But right now, speed dominates, but over the coming weeks, we are introducing new skills, including gen-exclusive abilities, and releasing updates that shake up equipment builds and the combat flow, basically. We are also rolling out content like Region 7, the World Boss, Endless Tower, and Guild Boss, giving players new ways to challenge themselves outside the standard format.
And how do you plan to engage the community during Dobro Goranku's pre-launch phase?
We want Dobro Goranku to be fun first, just like I said. That's our main goal. During pre-launch, we are launching community events, interactive challenges, and referral campaigns designed to reward both participation and outreach. Players will be part of the story, not just waiting for release. They're gonna help us to shape it in the game manners or even in the way they are building their own decks and this kind of thing. So what I can recommend right now is to join us subscribing to the beta phase.
And what's the roadmap for Dobro Goranku and the marketing strategy?
Dobro Goranku will launch with more than 300 cards. We are kicking things off with a beta release planned to the next month. And right now, we are finalizing that beta to test netcode and gather feedbacks from the community. Following that, we'll shift focus toward a full release, supported by gaming event participation and collaboration with key partners influencers. We'll also be publishing the full roadmap of the Dobro Goranku and the product details on our new official website. I highly recommend players again to subscribe to the beta and stay tuned into the social medias and also into the Discord channel, because we post a lot of things there about the characters, the lore, the arts. We are running also a contest to retrieve more engagement from the community about the characters they want to see inside the game. So join us.
Which platforms will Dobro Goranku be available on?
We are launching Dobro Goranku on PC first, Windows and Mac OS via Steam, and then we are going to bring it to Android and iOS. And what I can say is we are also exploring future versions for consoles. So maybe you guys will see into PlayStation Network, the Xbox Live, probably through the Game Pass, I don't know, and Nintendo Store. But it's something that I cannot grant to you because there are many rules a game must attend to be there, and Web3 is, I can say it's harder than other games. A Web3 game is harder than other games. And also, one thing that we aim a lot, an old passion from Dio, he came with this idea, and we said, come on man, you are crazy about that. But right now is something that we are considering is to have a physical version of the game. So you buy the cards, you receive the card itself, and you have a board game, and then you can play with your friends and join a few events in the stores close to your home and this kind of thing, just to play with your friends. And also give the rarity of the cards to the physical version. So yes, then we are going to desktop. We are submitting the listing into the Steam, and we are going to be supported on Windows and Mac OS, Android and iOS, consoles maybe, and then a physical version.
Will Dobro Goranku's lore expand into other media?
Absolutely, and this is something that we have sent already into the X. Dobro Goranku has a rich universe, and we are bringing it to life through comics and storytelling. And the players will get to know the background, the factions, the characters, not just by playing, but through story-driven content across different formats.
Marlon, what exciting updates are coming for Devikins and Dobro Goranku?
There's a lot coming up. In Devikins, we're launching the Region 7, new PvE challenges, and social game modes like Guild Boss. In Dobro Goranku, the beta will kick off a new rhythm of engagement with events, token integration, and lore drops. Better than talking about that, please check out a teaser that we have prepared to you guys. So check this out.
This story is over 1,000 years old. A war for territory and for power that bled magic from the living world. A hard-fought battle with no winner, leaving landscapes scarred and souls hollowed. A story that cannot be forgotten. Hope dwindled to embers. They final plea, igniting the spark.
Enough. No more weapons. No more conspiracies. No more suffering. This age of pain is concluded. Balance will be restored. From this moment on, I, the Creator, order the world. All disputes, all conflicts, all struggles for power will be resolved in one way only.
Rise, rise, fight through the storm together. Defy fate, we transform. Stand at the edge, our destiny waits, we must not forget.
Well, have you seen it? Well, all of it is being built together with the community. As you know, Moonlabs is built by the people who play with us. Every Devikin, every Dobro card, every DVK in motion, it's all part of a story we are writing together. Thanks for having me here, whether from the beginning or just now joining. And all I can say is that the best is still ahead. Thank you.